Hello, this is Blizzard Star, and welcome back to Knights of the Old Republic. Last time, we survived the Sith attack. We made it down to the planet's surface, and then I crafted a new weapon, fancy sword. So now I think it's time to go up to the surface and gather more resources. See what there is to see about this strange planet. Let us go. Alright, come on, Karth. Off to the surface we go. Hi, janitor. Hey, it's a Twi'lek. I think I talked to you before. And I won't break into any more people's apartments. That's just rude again. Thanks. You walked away with me when I was talking to you. Alright, to the upper deck. So, what does our journal say then? Right. Search for Bastilla. Strand on Taris, a planet under Sith control. In by advancing reports of escape pods crash into the Honor City.
Stay out of the lower city. That place is overrun with gangs.
There's a lot to see, but I don't know if there's anything.
I wonder if any of those Republic space pods survived crash landing in the Undercity.
So everything is in the Undercity still. Okay. I wonder where the Undercity is. That's apartments. And so let's go check, shall we? Hello, self-joined. Oh, so someone crashed here. Maybe that was us. Alright. Alright. Speak to Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I'd like to know something more about you, Karth.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop it.
Oh, that's really sad. You're talking like it's your fault, like you failed somehow. I don't think it would have been, but that sounds good to me.
It shouldn't be my fault. I did everything I could. I followed my orders and did my duty. That shouldn't mean I failed them. I didn't.
Them? You mean the people of your homeworld? I'm sorry, Karth, I didn't mean to upset you. Why are you getting so mad? It's not like this was my fault. I want to say them, you mean the people of your homeworld. It seems to be the last of the three options.
Yeah, no, that's not what I mean. I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Okay. So I didn't get much out of him, unfortunately. I was very kind of insensitive to the question asking, though. Oh, it's a shop. Cool. From Emporium. Do you have anything that we can access?
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Taris. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons, and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested.
Oh, well, hello, Kappa. We are interested. Let's see what you have.
Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't a swap meet, okay? I only deal in top-notch stuff.
Alright, what do you have then? Got a Benny pack, security pike. Again, I would love to get armor, but we don't have enough. Oh, a lot of good stuff here. I'm sorry, wasting time. We need to ask you some questions.
Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. Finest selection of supplies in all of Taris. You interested in seeing what I have in stock?
Can we ask you some questions?
Anything I can do to help a potential customer out. What do you want to know?
Do you know anything about the escape pods that crashed on Taris? We can ask her. She probably should have some information.
I heard a couple of pods crash down in the Undercity. I bet the crash sites have already been stripped clean by the Sith, though. Unless the swoop gangs or Davik's men got there first.
These are two gangs I've seen. So, swoop gang, can you tell me about them?
I don't have anything good to say about those swoop gangs. Zooming around on their swoop bikes, terrorizing the lower city like a bunch of animals. Things weren't so bad when the Hidden Becks were running the show. But ever since the rise of the Black Vulcar gang, the lower city has been nothing short of a war zone. The Sith haven't even bothered trying to maintain order down there. And I heard a rumor that Davik's own people are having problems with the Black Vulcars.
Oh. So, what do you know about Davik then?
Oh, Davik's a legitimate businessman, if you get my drift. Smuggling, slaving, extortion. They say he's a member of the Exchange, you know, the big intergalactic criminal organization.
I've heard of the Exchange. Bad organization to cross. But if anyone has blockade-breaking ships, however, it's them.
I have to pay him a protection fee every month, but it's reasonable. And I get most of my inventory through Davik and his suppliers. I'm just smart enough not to ask where it came from, you understand?
Hey, Yarben, do you know if David's working with the Sith?
Davik hates the Sith as much as anybody. The quarantine has put a real dent in his operations, too. But he's keeping a low profile as long as the occupation lasts. Davik stays out of the way, and the Sith don't bother him. The swoop gangs could learn a thing or two from this tidy little arrangement, instead of always going after each other.
Huh. That's interesting information, thank you. How do you feel about the Sith, Yarben?
It's not smart to say bad things about the people in power, if you get what I mean. I just wish the Sith would ease up on the quarantine. They're killing my business. I can't say I like having them here in Upper City, but it could be worse, and we're still a lot better off than the Lower City, what with those swoop gangs and all.
Alright. That was very informative. Thank you. We shall be going now.
Good day to you then. Remember to come back to my shop if you ever need any supplies.
I definitely think we will. So now we have to find this lower city. We can talk to you. What do you have to say?
Don't bother me. I'm here on official Sith business.
That's fair. Oh, it's a cantina. We don't need to eat anything. Well, we could actually ask the patrons if there's anything they know. Hello, Christia.
Don't you just love watching the Kazakh players? All that strategy, all those credits. It's enough to make a girl get all flushed.
You sound thirsty. I'll leave you alone.
We'll move on. Have you come here just to bother me, or do you wish to test yourself against the best Pazak player on Taris?
Can I ask you some questions?
Questions? I don't come here to answer questions. If you want to play Pazak, then let's play. If not, then quit crowding my gambling table.
All right. Then I'll leave you alone.
If
Goodbye.
you ever wish to test yourself against the best Pazak player on Taris, you know where to find me.
Yeah. Don't get your ahead of yourself, dude.
Hello there, youngster. You interested in buying the Pazak deck of an old man looking to get out of the gambling game? Just 50 credits and I'll sell you all my cards. I'll even throw in a free lesson to boot. It's a great deal, if you can afford it.
All right. Who are you?
My name's Garuk. I used to be a card shark, one of the best Pazak players in the Outer Rim. But that was before I retired from the gambling life.
You gave up gambling. Why, Garuk?
Don't get me wrong. The game's been good to me over the years. I've traveled the span of the galaxy, from the core worlds to the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim. I've won countless fortunes, and lost countless more. But that was long ago, and things have changed. Gambling is a young man's game. That's why I'm looking to get out. My offer still stands. 50 credits gets you my old Pazak deck and a free lesson. A great offer if you can afford it.
I have some questions, Garuk.
Of course. My mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. That's why I'm giving up the gambler's life. But I think I can still manage to answer some simple questions.
That's very kind of you. Do you know anything about those Republic escape pods that crashed down in the Undercity?
I spend my days here in the cantina, sipping ale and chatting with the folks who wander by. I don't have much use or care what goes on outside these walls. I don't see much point in worrying about that kind of stuff now that I've given up the gambler's life. Is there anything else I can do for you?
That's fair. I'll be going now, thank you.
Of course. No sense in a youngster like you wasting your days away with an old man in a dingy bar. But if you ever want to chat, you know where to find me.
Don't worry, Garuk. You'll be back. Or I'll be back to see you. Trust me. Alright, let's continue on. Well, I'm getting the layout of this land, so that's good. So we know where the cantina is then. We know where the shop is. Wonder if we can go to those before medical facility. Upper City.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have? No! Help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off? Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
Hey, leave this man alone. You have to deal with me. All right.
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
That's too bad. But maybe we can help you.
You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Davik, there's nothing else you can do.
We're just glad that we can help you, sir.
I'm getting out of here before any more of Davik's goons show up. You should do the same.
Alrighty. Can we steal stuff from them? Alright. See where... That's the Upper City North. Alright, let's go to the Upper City North then. There, citizen.
I've got a ton of things to do today. I can't talk to you.
That's fair. Standard door. Can we open the door without breaking it? That's a question. Oh, we can. Oh, that's to the apartments. Okay. If I were a rundown...
What is this planet coming to, huh? Slummy's just walking around the upper city.
Shouldn't you go to the lower cities where you belong, Slummy?
Oh, this is rich.
Yeah, like he said. These streets are for upper city citizens. You better get out of the way if you know what's good for you.
Hey guys, we can all be friends here. Let me buy you a drink.
A drink? Hey! For a slummy, you ain't so bad. Come on, boys. This slummy's buying the next round.
No way, forget it. No more drinks. We're late enough as it is.
Yeah. I guess you're right. Maybe next time, slummy. Come on, fellas, let's go.
Have fun, guys. Alright. So, where does this lead then? Elevators to what? That's cool. This is something or another, I think. Oh yeah, it's a military base. I don't think we want to go in there just yet. We probably get ourselves chewed up. So, let's go to down to the elevators. See where that brings us.
This elevator is off limits. Only Sith patrols and those with proper authorization are allowed into the lower city. It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the Sith patrols, so unless you have the authorization papers, you must move along.
Alright, so how do we get these authorization papers?
If you were supposed to have them, you'd know where to get them. Now quit wasting my time and move along.
Can I ask a few questions, sir?
I'm not here to give you information. I work for the Sith, not the Taris tourist board. Now just move along, unless you have the proper authorization papers.
Well, fine then. I wonder if we can go into the base and actually get the papers from them. Let's try, shall we? This might be foolish. Actually...
Ready?
Can you open the door? Can you pick it? Oops.
What?
Then we have to find a way to get in there. Hey, it's a merchant. I wonder if he has any information.
Huh. If the Sith cared anything about us, they'd stop that gang war in the lower city.
That's fair.
I heard a bunch of wreckage from the battle overhead crashed into the Undercity. Think of the damage it could have caused if it had landed here.
That's fair enough. Alright, so we have to find some clearance papers then. Now, where in the world would we find clearance papers? Yeah, the droid shop. Can we get a droid? Can we get Dartus?
Kin kun shi kai kachin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun pala mona reji. Ching pala niska mule dun ratatigen podranko. Disarcha doma wana kondatama. With timembo rangtong. Mule ra on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije. Watu yama kama wona henak neck.
That's sad. Why would they not shop with Twi'leks? What do they have against Twi'leks? Yeah.
Tipuna, bona na kichu. Kin ba mule ra dwana. Dong kin ba no kudnok neck. Kava numpa kumpialia monokata. Ranga kun bis kin no moruat. Kakin chana guana bokon.
You'd think people would be a little more tolerant of others in this day and age. I guess stupidity and ignorance will never go out of style.
Genchopa chawi tichok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wona henak neck. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami nonok. Chinapala mule. Dong ki ba non tontek. Duni chachon kun ne mule rabast.
Okay, so you have utility drones. What do they do?
Kin kun shi kai kachin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun pala mona reji. Ching pala niska mule dun ratatigen podranko. Disarcha doma wana kondatama. Kuyami jvuk chikchita na patogta. Yafulke gogala jiji. Kawana bona atugawa. Kankido rakun. Watimi alabola.
Ooh. Security slicers, you say. Okay. Can I see your drones?
Kakin cha na guat na bon kon. Wana kumbes. Chi pala mulek. Tong ki pa nagnonek. Tu nik ton chun ke nemolek rabest. Wuf mala nibo kurk.
Okay. Well, tell me about the top of the line T3M4 droid.
Bona na kachu. Kicha badwang. Wanga kum kiba bu mulera kakin chak nawagawa bakon. Donk kiba nukunek. Tanga boksha nagnong. Mucha shakapaka. Yi ki kon no ba muladra ki chichon.
Oh, well, okay. That's fair. Let me see your inventory.
Boksha nagnong. Kin kun shin kin.
Thank you. Where's your little droid? Can I buy your droid?
Jishawa anibong kasha chonasi ichua byongbo joni. Mina mambato mule ra. Hakugri katkota parabola. Tangabushan onang. Wanga kun biskin ba mulara. Choni yun tun jiji ida dwana. Kava vulpa muji gumana?
Do you have anything? Do you know anything about the escape pods that crash here on Taris?
Tanga boksha nagnong. Kin kun shin kin. Nikin kun na bule mule raji kun. Chuni yun ni jiji aldwana. Kava vulpa muli kumana?
That's very true. Droids wouldn't have that much issues. How do you... Just wondering how you feel about the Sith.
Kava dumpa kapalia monapata. Bona nakachu. Yin kin kun no ba mule rachi kun. Tong na bun shanuyang. chinapala mule, tonki ba non tontek, duni chachon kun ne mule rapast.
That's a very good point. Droids only do as their owners say. Let me see what you have for sale.
Nong. Wanga kun biskin ba mulara choni yun tun gigi either dwana. Kava bulpa mulji gumana.
Let me see your droids, please.
Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wana kumbes chi pala mulak tonki pa na nonek. Tu nik ton chu chun ke nemolek rabest. Uf mala nibo kurk.
Let me get your T3 HB.
We team rang thong. Mulira on shagturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije. Watu yama kama wona henak nek. Hakuji kopa. Jino mularak kampiak. Slimjo puan dwana.
Can I get some armor for him, maybe?
Dangabun shan nong. Wanga kun biskin ba mulara choni yun tun gigi either dwana. Kava vulpa mulji gumana?
Let me see your inventory.
Tonga bok sha nak nong. Kin kun shin kin. Nikin kun na bule mule raji kun. Chuni yun ni gigi aldwana. Kava vulpa muli kumana?
Alright. Oh, so close. Can I sell something so I can get some... Let's sell poison grenade. I don't think I'll need it. Then I will buy some light plating. Oh, wow. Yep, never mind. Thank you. You're cute. Alright. And he blew up already. Your droid blew up.
Randi I chawa tongbola Johnny Ku. Yumawama nibo lora waisha waga shichi.
It blew up. I came back to get my money back.
Genchopa chawi tikchok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami no nok. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wana kumbes chi pala mulek. Tonki pa na nonek. Tu nik ton chun chun ke nemolek rabest. Uf mala nibo kurk.
You know what? No hard feelings.
Tonga bok sha nak nong. Kin kun shin kin. Nikin kun na bule mule raji kun. Chuni yun ni gigi aldwana. Kava volpa muli kumana?
I'll be going now, but thank you so much.
Randi I chawa tongbola Johnny Ku. Yumawama nibo lora waisha waga shichi.
Alright. Well, that was short-lived. So, I can't do anything about that. Well, if I can't get into the Sith operation, maybe I can go back to the cantina and learn how to play that card game. First, let's go to the South City again. There's the medical facility. I wonder if I can talk to the doctors. I know they would be kind of busy, but let us see.
Can't you see I'm busy with my duties? Go talk to Zelka if you need something.
Fair enough. Medical droid.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you are welcome here. I'll not have it said that Zelka Foreign refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course.
That's interesting. What is the rat ghoul disease?
The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
Oh, that's a pretty nasty disease. Is there no cure?
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. I don't see how that's going to happen.
Well, maybe I can help get the serum for you. You'd have to give it a try.
I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over. And nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
Don't worry, Zika. I'll get that serum for you.
Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
I want to actually ask some questions if you're willing to talk.
I am quite busy maintaining the facility, but I suppose I could spare a bit of time to answer some questions. What would you like to know?
What do you feel about the Sith?
I know enough to be scared of them. I've heard about the brutality of the Sith. I know what they do to the planets they conquer. So far, all they've done is ask me some general questions, but I'm afraid they might one day decide to shut this facility down simply out of evil spite. I guess there's not much I can do about the Sith, except hope that the Republic finds a way to stop their conquest of the entire galaxy.
I want to ask you something else.
I am quite busy maintaining the facility, but I suppose I could spare a bit of time to answer some questions. What would you like to know?
Do you know anything about the escape pods that crash landed in Undercity?
Republic escape pods? No. Why would you ask me that? I don't know. Those pods crashed in the Undercity. I'm not involved in any way.
I want to know something else.
I am quite busy maintaining the facility, but I suppose I could spare a bit of time to answer some questions. What would you like to know?
Just some general information about Taris.
I don't know much, but I'll tell you what I can. Do you want to know about Upper Taris, or are you more interested in Lower Taris and the Undercity?
The Undercity.
The Undercity is a wasteland crawling with flesh-eating mutants called rat ghouls. I feel sorry for the outcasts that are forced to live there.
What about the Lower City?
The Lower City has been overrun by swoop gangs and thugs. If you're going to travel down there, you better go armed. If you don't get attacked by one of the swoop gangs, you'll probably end up beaten and robbed by one of Davik's thugs. Soon it will be as bad as the Undercity.
Do you know much about Davik?
Davik is the resident crime lord of Taris. He deals in stolen goods, he trades in slaves and contraband, and it would take a month to list all the people he's made disappear. His slimy grasp even reaches here into Upper Taris. Most of the shops pay him protection money, so he'll leave them alone. Yeah, the man is nothing but a thug. I guess I'm lucky. Since my medical facility doesn't make any profits, Davik doesn't bother me. But if you ask me, he's no better than the Sith.
Oh, well, I'll be going now,
Goodbye,
thank you.
And good health to you. If you ever need any medical aid or treatment, you know where to find me.
Well, that was very productive.
Psst, you there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the rat ghoul serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear.
Offer? What are you talking about?
Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the rat ghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure.
I'd rather give the serum to Zelka. He'll use it to help people.
Helping people is all well and good, but you have to help yourself first, right? I'm telling you, Davik will pay big credits for the cure. More than Zelka could ever afford.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the rat ghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the lower city bounty office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
Yeah. You're slimy. I don't like you. Well, I'm kind of out of options right now, so let us go back to the cantina. Talk to that talk to Gorak.
Don't bother me. I'm here on a...
Alright, my good man.
Hello there, youngster. You interested in buying the Pazak deck of an old man looking to get out of the gambling game? Just 50 credits and I'll sell you all my cards. I'll even throw in a free lesson to boot. It's a great deal, if you can afford it.
Sure, I'll buy your deck.
Glad to see you're interested in the grand old game. The rules are pretty simple. Here, I'll load them up into your data pad so you can check them out anytime you want. Good luck. I hope the game's as good to you as it was to me. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Like a Pazak lesson. Match, you must select 10 cards from your side deck. 4 of the cards will be randomly drawn to form a hand during the match. Basic Pazak deck has 2 of each numbered 1 to 5. If you're able to create a side deck, you'll find other side deck cards. So you can play Knights of the Old Republic with the values ranging from 1 to 6. Okay. Sure. Let's try that side of the deck. Game is to have your face-up cards total higher than your opponent's hand without exceeding a total of 20. The player's total is greater than 20 at the end of the turn. But the opponent wins a set, the player must win 3 sets to win the match. This player draws a card from the main deck and plays a face-up to begin their turn. This is done automatically. Hand is a match. Make 4 cards randomly drawn from the side deck you selected earlier. These cards have to last through all the sets of the match. Drawing a card, a player has the option of playing one of the cards from the hand. You may play 1 card from your hand each turn by dragging it onto the board. By double-clicking and playing a card from the hand, it's optional. Total is over 20. After you draw and you have a negative card in your hand, you can play it to begin until back to 20. Travels, you might find cards that can be played as either negative or positive value. These cards are very rare, but they give Pazak players a strong tactile advantage. Hand card must be declared as a positive or negative before it's played. Whether it's in your hand, you can flip it back and forth, but the play cannot be exchanged. Turn is over, then you select either end turn or stand. Choose end turn, you can draw another card on your next turn. Draw any more cards and not play any cards from your hand until the next set of the match. End turn or stand. Okay. Then turn. Stand. The plan they stand or they bust. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So like blackjack. Makes sense.
Sorry, but I'm not here looking for conversation. I just came to get a drink, listen to some music, and try to relax before my next shift at the military base.
From the military base, you don't look like one, Sith.
I don't wear my uniform when I'm off duty. It's not allowed. In fact, anyone in uniform is banned from entering the cantina. The officers don't even like it when we show up here off duty. Don't like us fraternizing with the locals, I guess. But it gets pretty stale hanging around the base all the time. Besides, the Sith don't own me. Being a soldier in their fleet is just a job, you know. A job with long hours and low pay, for my dad.
So why do you do it then, if it's miserable?
When I signed up, I was promised adventure and excitement in exotic locales. Instead, I end up stationed at a military base on some backwater planet on the fringes of the galaxy. If I could just find some other way to earn some credits, I could give this lousy job up. Retire my uniform, so to speak.
If I can help you get my friends' hands on some uniforms, I'll make it worth your while.
What? Are you offering me a bribe? You realize this is treason, right? If I report you, the Sith will have you executed.
I don't think you will report me. I think you've been waiting for an offer like this.
The truth is, I find your offer rather tempting. I could probably get you some uniforms. But if we get caught, we're dead. You're asking me to take an awful risk. If I'm going to do this, it's going to cost you. 200 credits up front if you want some uniforms. No more, no less. So how about it? We have a deal?
I'm afraid I can't afford that much right now.
Sorry to hear that, but I won't put my neck on the line for nothing. Tell you what, you come up with the credits and we can talk. Otherwise, no deal.
That's a fair compromise. I can get down with that.
What? Why are you speaking to me? Can't you tell from my clothing that I'm of the nobility? Get away from me. I can't be seen talking with a common rabble. It wouldn't be proper for a man of my standing.
You are just a delightful person. Okay.
That quarantine must be tough when you off-world are stuck here. You should try and make the best of it and order yourself some Tarisian ale. It'll take away some of the sting.
I can't believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match. Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gurlon fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to the dueling ring. Here, two combatants will battle for your viewing and gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Gurlon Two Fingers. And over here, looking to climb the ranks yet again, is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan. Nobody's great surprise, Deadeye is down again. Don't worry, folks. He's just unconscious. As usual, our medics will have him up and about in a bit. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So I give you the winner, Gurlon Two Fingers.
Ah.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Do you know anything about this
Taris?
place?
The planet's all one big city, but its golden years are long past. And things have gotten worse since the Sith occupied it. From what I hear, the wealthy live on the tops of all the tall towers, and if you're poor, you live down in the shadows. And it gets worse the lower you go. Well, that's all I can think of at any rate.
Oh, well, thank you.
You got it.
Hey, Twitch. Are you completely insane? Okay then. Yeah, you are definitely...
What are you looking at, fresh meat? You want a piece of me? You want to step in the dueling chambers with me?
Okay, who are you?
I'm Deadeye Duncan, the number 5 ranked duelist in this cantina. You must have seen me in the dueling chambers, right?
You're the number 5 rank out of how many?
5. But it's an elite group, okay? It's not like just anyone can step into the dueling chamber. Well, actually, anyone can, but not many do.
Dueling chambers?
You know, the dueling chambers. 2 people in combat, loser gets carried out unconscious on a stretcher. It's the only reason people come into this part of the cantina. Look, I'm the number 5 ranked duelist around here. I don't have time to explain all this. Go talk to the duel organizer if you're interested. He's that hut over there in the corner.
All right.
Yeah, that's right. Back off. You know better than to challenge Deadeye Duncan. I will mess you up.
I'm not scared of you.
Jimut Maria bist wet wapa. Jiji naudum chong yoma bola yuman. Chupa yubong laboraturong. Atichi mait muleranion chuba.
Ah, that sounds like an interesting proposition. Maybe you should. What's in this for me?
Kava dumpa kulpi yamokapapa. Chiskanicho, Yinkin Konobamure, Rachikun, Tognavung Shanunjang, Kavavul Pamurje, Umana Tonga Buksha Umenung, Kavavul Pamurje, Umana Bakmulira, Juniyun Tunjiji, Aitatuana, Kavavul Pamurjwe, Umana.
Vibroblades and blasters, and nobody ever dies. How come I get the feeling you're trying to take us for a ride?
Chioka Kolmolera, King Konjo Pesha, Nova Moleraji, Chanion Torang, Chi, Aitatia, Pulauna Chinek, Bamulera Slimoanga Kubisking.
Well, this sounds like an interesting proposition. Okay. I'll do it. Mysterious stranger. Sure, I'll take it.
This is for the best. We could use those credits from these duels, but using your real name is too risky. The Sith might have come across a crew manifest back on the Endar Spire.
Alright, I'm ready for the match.
Kawan narota ayot tago. Kanki dovan na imejus kochis kanayo. Toga ya fulke gokola jiji. Wajan nichu uchang yon torong chiwefa. Ola una chinek. Bamulera kun biskin.
I'll do it. Let's go into the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. You've seen him lose night after night after night, but this time he's after fresh meat. In this corner I give you Deadeye Duncan! And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the Taris dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the mysterious stranger!
All right. Let's go then.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! But really, are any of us surprised? Deadeye losing isn't news. You have to do better than that to impress us, stranger.
All right. So with that, was easy.
Chachiska don puta, kasabubaka, mocha donga, ya fulki, chioka kolmolera, quien conjo pesha, no va moleraji, cherion toranchi, aitatia, pula una chinek, va molera slimoanga kubiskin.
That's significant.
Chachiska don puta, kasabubaka, mocha donga, ya fulki, Taris manares, tonjonea hakonom, nulera yonunaze, chichin wibedwana itawish, muline bomone, ubana la boda, yamijusa. Ayo honopis, tuula jiyokaku, akochikopa. Chino mulera king pajak, slimo puitwana.
Let's go fight him.
Jiyoka kolmolera, king konjo pesha, nova muleraji. Cherion toranchi, aitatia. Pula una chinek, bamulera slimoanga kubiskin.
Let's do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. In this corner, one of the greats, a man so tough, even a disfiguring injury couldn't end his career. I give you Gerlon Two Fingers. And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the Taris dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the mysterious stranger!
All right. So he might be a little bit tougher. So let's do a critical strike and let's go.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Gerlon losing to a rookie. Is this a sign that his injuries have finally caught up with him? Or is the mysterious stranger for real? Only time will tell.
All right. Hi, Jer.
Chachiska don puta, Kasabubaka, Mochaodonga, Yafulki, Kiyoka Kolmolera, Kien Konjo Peshak, Nova Moleraji, Jarion Toranchi, Aitatia, Ula Unachinek, Vamulera Slimoanga Kubiskin.
That's a lot of credits.
Chachiska Don Puta, Kasabubaka, Mochaodonga, Yafulki, Awanavota, Ayotagua, Kankidovana, Yimechus, Kochis Kanayo, Kotoga Yafulki, Kokola Gigi, Wacha Nechu, Akochekopa, Chino Molera, King Pajak, Slimo Puitwana.
I'm ready for it. Let's go.
Chiyoka Kolmolera, King Konjo Peshak, Nova Moleraji, Jarion Toranchi, Aitatia, Ula Unachinek, Bamulera Slimoanga Kubiskin.
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. Over in this corner, a woman with steel on her bones and ice water in her veins. She's cold and quick as death itself. You know her. You love her. Ice. And in the other corner, a rising star taking that first step into the big leagues. I give you the mysterious stranger.
All right. So ice might be a little bit tougher. So critical strike. And away we go. She is tough. Oh, she got me.
The stranger is down. The mysterious stranger is down. Ice wins. Once again, the Queen of Bean has dispatched her opponent in the ring. Hard luck, stranger, but Ice is tough. She never goes down easy.
Well, dang. Let's get that healed up. Well, let's talk to this captain. Where was she? There you are.
It's a good thing a few of the Sith come in here to relax when they're off duty. It should keep them from closing this cantina down.
Nope.
Well, are you here to close our deal? 200 credits gets you access to a set of Sith uniforms. Otherwise, we really shouldn't be talking.
Alright, here's your 200 credits.
Okay, you've got a deal. The trick is to get you the uniforms without the Sith knowing I gave them to you. But I've got a plan. I'm going to a party with some of the other Sith soldiers tonight. You show up, and I'll make sure everyone else gets good and drunk. When we pass out, you can take our uniforms.
Won't you get in trouble if I steal your uniform?
I'll probably get a reprimand for not locking it up, but that's about it. Then, in another month, I'll resign and retire with all those credits you gave me. Here, I'll add the address of the party to your datapad. Show up there later. To be on the safe side, we shouldn't speak again, before or after the party. I'll go make all the arrangements and I'll see you at the party tonight. Just remember, if you get caught with those uniforms, I don't know you.
Alrighty. Well, we had a couple fights. We learned some stuff. We'll get our uniforms next time, so I think that's a good place to call it. So, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.